All right, let's take care of this question here. And as always, remember, be careful. It's so easy to get baited into questions and, rushing into the process. So the first thing we always want to do is we're going to read that question sentence first. So it says, if you watch a movie that's this long, again, don't worry about reading all the numbers. Don't even worry about that. Read about what the numbers mean. This is a length of time, hours and minutes. So if you watch a movie that's this long, how much will you be charged? Everyone, at the end of the day, at the end of this problem, what kind of unit or number are we dealing with here? Do we want to find the time at the end, or do we want to find something else? What do we want? Yeah, we want money. Yeah, we want money. We are not looking for time. Take a look at the answer choices. We are not looking for time. We are looking for the price, for the money, how much we will be charged, the cost that we will incur. So with that said, everyone, let's take our attention over to the practice here, to the problem statements, and only focus on the cost. And that starts right here in the first sentence. A video streaming service charges you 12 cents per minute of watched content. Boom, there we go. So we have 12 cents per minute of watched content, and we watch a movie that's 2 hours and 25 minutes long. So when we take a look at that, everyone, when we are trying to find the total cost, and we know that it's 12 cents per minute, what are we going to do once we have the number of minutes? What operation are we going to do once we actually have the number of minutes? Yeah, we're going to multiply because, check it out, if it's 12 cents per minute and we multiply by the number of minutes, that's going to equal just money, because per minute times minutes cancels the minutes out and just leaves money. So again, just for those of you who like seeing things worked out on the unit side of things, but nonetheless, here's the story. The story is find the number of minutes, multiply it by 12 cents, and we are done. Only problem is this. We have 2 hours and 25 minutes. Everyone help me out. How many minutes is 2 hours? How many minutes is that? That's 120. Every hour is 60 minutes. 2 times 60, 120. So with that, we have 120 minutes that I'll go ahead and plug in right over here. How many total minutes is that, everyone? How many total minutes? 145. Right there. Perfect. And this is where the tough part begins, because we finally have the number of minutes, but we're going to be multiplying by a decimal. So this is where we can't lose our nerve, all right? We can't lose our nerve. We know what we need to do. And if you're struggling with decimals, remember, that's just your calling to work in the Math Basics course, to really work with decimals, negatives, fractions, you name it, but you have got to practice it. It's your responsibility. So let's go ahead and get it done here. We have 145 minutes, and we'll go ahead and multiply this by 12 cents. And so remember, gang, when we are multiplying by a decimal, ignore it. Ignore the decimal. Don't worry about it. We'll bring it back at the end. Again, ignore the decimal, multiply like normal, and we'll bring it back at the end. Here we go. 5 multiplied by 2, that's going to give us 10. Carry the 1. 4 times 2 gives us 8. Carry the 1, that gives us 9. From there, we have 1 times 2, and that's just going to be 2. All right, next up, we're going to go over to this next place value. So we'll start with a 0 here, so we can land right there. Here we go. 5 times 1, easy. 4 times 1, easy. 1 times 1. Okay, so it's not as bad as I thought. Pretty smooth. Now we're going to add everything up, and we have 0, 14, carry the 1, 7, and then we have a 1 right here. Now we're done. All that's left is to bring the decimals back. And that's going to happen right here. We have 1, 2 decimals that we'll bring back. 1, 2, and there we are. The correct answer, my party people, is $17.40 to watch that video that was streamed for 2 hours and 25 minutes. So the correct answer here is answer choice C. So in this problem here, the first thing we'll do is we're going to read that question sentence first. Remember, as always, the numbers don't matter until you know what to do with them. So here we go. The question reads, what is the total time? So when I highlight that, what is the total time? It seems to me that we're presented with times, right? I'm just looking at this and it's saying, hey, a soldier completes 3 timed tasks. We have task number 1 here at 4 minutes and 35 seconds. Then we have task number 2 at 3 minutes and 50 seconds. And then lastly, we have ourselves task 3 at 2 minutes and 45 seconds. So when we have these 3 activities or tasks, to get the total straight up, we're just going to go ahead and add these up. That's it. So let's go ahead and do that. We have, again, 4 minutes and 35 seconds. We also have 3 minutes and 50 seconds. And lastly, we have ourselves 2 minutes and 45 seconds. So we have all of these written down. And the easiest way to start, in my opinion, is going to be just adding up the minutes. Everybody, when we add up the 4, 3, and 2 together, what is that going to give us in terms of the number of minutes? Yeah, that's going to be 9. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 plus 2, that is currently going to be 9 minutes. But be careful, again, I said currently 9 minutes. Quick question, everybody. If it just so happens that we have more than 60 seconds when we add up all of these seconds here, is it true or false that this number of minutes will go up? Yeah, absolutely true. If we have more than 60 seconds here, we're going to have to go ahead and convert all of that excess, all of the groups of 60 that we can make, we got to turn it into those additional minutes. For the same reason that we don't say, hey, this is 1 minute and 105 seconds, right? What's the point of even saying the minutes if you're going to say a number of seconds that is way over 60? No point at all. So let's handle business here. I am going to take these 3 seconds over here, and I'm going to perform the total right now. We have 5 plus 5 and the 0 there. So that's going to make 10 with 1 being carried over. Then we have over here, 3 plus 5 is 8, plus 4 is 12. Bring that over, and that is 13. So we have 130 seconds. Everyone, how many minutes is 130 seconds? Yeah, that's 2 minutes. That is 2 minutes. If you can't see it right away, don't worry, because I got you. 130 is going to be 60, 60, and 10. So guess what? This is a minute, and this is a minute. So everybody, we have 2 extra minutes. We have 2 extra minutes here. So what does the 9 minute and 130 seconds become? It ends up becoming 11 minutes. So again, we take these 2. So that'll be 11 minutes. And then the extra 10 seconds. And there we are. That is the proper solution to this question here. 11 minutes and 10 seconds. If you chose D, that is just an improper way of saying it. The correct answer here again is answer choice B. 11 minutes and 10 seconds.